This is the remodel that I'm currently working on. Everything is new in this essence that we've stripped down all these walls. They're all built out of ammunition crates, and I'll send some pics to you of those here in a bit. This used to be a bedroom over here in that corner. Of course, that wall was all filled in. We installed a French style door so they could step out their back door. This was another bedroom over here that went into the pantry. And this right in the center here, you'll see there's a hallway going to the add-on we did of about 900 square feet. This kitchen right here, it's actually designed similarly to the way it was before, just all new cabinetry. And if you'll notice, the floor's all new. Whenever we were going into it, it had a bit of a sink to it, so we ended up having to replace all the TGIs underneath, put a glue beam in the center. Now up top there used to be a weight-bearing wall right across the middle all the way on this 32-foot span, and we put up three 24-inch tall LVLs that were 32 feet long and bolted them all together. And as far as the windows are concerned, we're replacing all the exterior windows. Had to expand a bit for the brick on the outside. Of course, we got a little bit of patching up to do. Same thing with the kitchen window. It had to be moved over a bit to compensate for their catty-cornered baking center in here. Of course, the front door, it's hard to see. My apologies on that. Let's see if I can get closer. I built the baking center in place itself as far as reinforced for the actual double oven that's going to go in there, a drawer and two doors up there. The rest of the kitchen cabinets were made by another individual, one of the few things I subcontracted out. Here we have a little dinette or credenza style, as well as some open shelving up here. They wanted no support brackets on it, so I went ahead and recessed them into the wall, and then I'm going to bolt them down into 1x4s. This pantry in here we ended up having to replace the entire floor in that as well. It was all dilapidated and rotted out and barely held up by 1x6s, and we ended up rewiring the whole house. This is one of the fuse boxes, the other one's in the utility room. And then from there, this bathroom was here before, but we basically shrunk it down, made it to a bathroom and a half. Unfortunately, it's we've had a bunch of items packed in here since the beginning. And then we're going back to the expansion, which I had a little step up. It's all done in a shaker style. Like I said, I haven't done the trim yet. I'm hand cutting all that myself. We're basically to the texture phase. We've got 2 bedrooms, 15x14 windows installed. I did all the floor myself. I ended up actually doing the stem walls, even though I originally planned to have them subcontracted. And all the lighting that they've had in here since the beginning, kind of excessive, but unfortunately it was part of the parameters of the job, as well as this bedroom matches that one with the walk-in closet, and this is all going to be an entertainment center right there. Down the hallway we have our main bathroom, which is about 22 feet wide by about 11 feet, or 22 feet long by 11 feet wide. Goes all the way across. You're going to have 2 cubbies with entertainment center, or cabinets on either side, as well as the shower, which I did all the tile work, everything on myself. Beveled all the edges of the tiles, sanded them down to make them nice and smooth and look factory. Did a nice little band across the top, and did also a nice little band right on the bottom to match the actual shower pan. The shower pan I installed myself as well. I used a Schluter system instead of actually doing thin set, and the seats all lined up, and it's nice and clean. Perfect. All we're short is actually grouting the bathroom. And of course we did a 3-foot surround because there's going to be a standalone bathtub right here, and that's a little cubby for the toilet. Little bathtub. We haven't done the border tile yet, unfortunately, because I'm hand cutting all of it and beveling at about a 30-degree angle and then sanding it down naturally to make it look factory. We still have the trim to install, except I'll be doing the paint. I do the texture myself, pretty much hands-on in every endeavor in this job. On this particular texture I'm doing throughout the house, it's about a grade 1, maybe a grade 2. It's a crow's foot applied with a 10-inch putty knife and knocked down with the 6-inch. But I did all the plumbing as well. Replaced all the plumbing underneath the pre-existing and simplified it because they had a bunch of excess lines, as well as 4 different types of plumbing. You can see there's a bit of birch there because the entertainment centers are going to be built into place. I'm going to be doing that myself as well. But hopefully this gives you an idea as to the quality of work I provide and the extent to which I can do labor. So if you have any questions, let me know.